Hey people, it's John here again, coming to you with a really bad cold. So yes, got the tissues ready. Just a few minutes ago I was sitting here like this. Sorry for the grossness, but yeah, and I thought, should I do the video like this? Nah. So yeah, I'm feeling really crap today, really crap. But I'm trying to do a video for Julian Lopez. Julian Lopez. Taken, you know, the paracetamols have probably gone to my head a bit now. Right. So congratulations on 100 subs, and then I looked at your video. I noticed you're at 143, so you've done quite well already. It's probably better than me, and in such a short time. But yet it was a struggle to get the 100, and now I'm on 200. No, it was a struggle to get to 100. I remember that, and I'm at 266 now. And every other day there's more and more, so which is good. At least they're going up and not down. Right. So contest entry. Show an album from your childhood. Right. This is yeah, I've shown this album before in another video in my vinyl tag. So a few of the questions on here are similar to what are in the vinyl tag, but quite happy to show my stuff again. I think I changed maybe one or two things, but this album's always going to be what my first album my mum bought me for my birthday when I was probably 11. It was a year after the album came out, so I had to wait all that time. And the song that came out was the first rock song I was into. And yeah, but before that, my childhood, we didn't have a stereo in the house, so the only time I heard music was if we watched Top of the Pops every Thursday night in the early 80s. And I remember my earliest memory would be from my childhood probably David Bowie and Space Oddity song, and hearing like songs like Gold and True by Spandau Ballet and thinking, oh my god, what a load of crap. And then I'd heard songs like Duran Duran, with like Last Christmas and a few of their songs, The Reflex and stuff like that. Then I heard probably about 85, would have been 85, it would have been Tears for Fears, the song called Shout, and I thought, wow, that's cool, like that. And then a band came along that were called Aha, and I heard, so I don't know what happened there, but my video ran out of memory, or my phone ran out of memory, and so yeah, this band called Aha came along, and heard the song Take On Me, but the one that really stood out to me was the song The Sun Always Shines on TV, and I loved it to bits. I've got it on record, I've got all their albums, but you know, this would be from Actually no, not that one. We're gonna, this is the, you know, that's the first album I ever owned, The Final Countdown. On cassette, I had it, and that, I just played it. I wore out my cassette big time, over and over again. Just couldn't get enough of that album, just loved it to bits, and that has been with me, you know, that album, all these years, and you know what, I never get tired of it. It's just awesome. And you know, I would have thought that The Final Countdown would have been got on my tits by now, but it, you know, it never does. I can't choose a song on there that I don't like. It's just, you know, really difficult. But that's my childhood. Some people would say cool childhood. Some people would say, you know, not heavy enough for them. But when you're 10 years old and you hear The Final Countdown, that's a hell of a memory, and you know, really cool. Right, next thing, show an album people wouldn't expect you to listen to. Well, like I said before, one of the bands that I got into would have been, or is, people who've seen my videos before will know that I've said this before, but it is a-ha. And this is one cool album. To me it is. This is the extended double, I think. Yeah, it is. It came out in 2010, but you know, you listen to the song Scoundrel Days on there, just love it. Manhattan Skyline, probably one of the best songs I've ever heard. You know, there's some really good stuff on there, and I love it. And you know, I love that album as well. Check it out, Analog. It's not rock, or it's not heavy. It's just good thing to chill out to. But yeah, love that. Listen to like songs like Cozy Prisons, Holy Ground, Birthright, Analog, you know, Fine Blue Line, just all sorts of really cool stuff. But yeah, always been into that band. So that's my band people wouldn't expect me to listen to, especially when you see me walking around with Iron Maiden, Megadeth and Metallica and lots of other things. But then I listen to a lot of stuff that's a lot lighter than that. Few people know what that is as well. Right, Carpenters. Right, here we go. Show your favourite live album. It's quite a few. And I agree with Dan. That Dokken live album is awesome. That's Dan Powers, by the way, if you want to check him out. And I've tried to convince Metal Mickey that Dokken album is better than the actual albums. It is just really cool. But yeah, my live album, my favourite used to be Whitesnake, Live in the Heart of the City. Yeah, brilliant back then, but it's changed, and it's between these two, both Queensryche, Live Crime, or Operation Live Crime, by the way, and the Live Evolution. Most people will say, John, can't go wrong with this, but when you listen to this and it's got, you know, NM156 and Walk in the Shadows, Roads to Madness, The Lady Wore Black, Take Hold of the Flame, Queen of the Reich, London, screaming in digital, you know, and that's just half of disc 1. And then you got I Remember Now, Revolution Calling, Spreading the Disease, Requiem, Spreading the Disease Part 2, The Mission, Sweet Sister Mary, I Don't Believe in Love, Empty Room, Eyes of a Stranger, and that's just disc 1, and that's the rest. Mikey, you love Queensryche, go out and buy this. It's absolutely amazing, and I have it on DVD. And the concert has actually got more tracks than the CD. So yeah, absolutely amazing album. And even if you didn't like the later or the stuff from the albums like Q2K and some of the songs off of that, and songs like Liquid Sky and Sacred Ground, Falling Down, Hit the Black, you know, Breakdown, The Right Side of My Mind, right? If you weren't really into them songs so much, when you listen to this, they just come alive in a different way. They are so much better. Like Hit the Black, I didn't like that song when I listened to it on the album, but when I listened to it live, I was like, my God, that's fucking awesome. So yeah, cool album, and that is just awesome as well. So really cool. Next thing, sorry I'm going on a bit. Show your favourite album from an artist that went solo. I was going to choose Richie Sambora, Strangers in This Town, which is an amazing album. But I'm actually going to give his partner in crime, or his ex-partner in crime, and I'm going to give that a whirl. That is just awesome. Virtual all the way through until you get to this crappy soundtrack song at the end, instrumental thing. You listen to Diane Ain't Much of a Living, Never Say Justice in the Barrel, Santa Fe is amazing, Blood Money, Blaze of Glory, Miracle, Billy Get Your Guns, you know, Bang a Drum. That is just awesome solo album. And if you've never heard John Bon Jovi before, don't go on the stuff after Keep the Faith. This is awesome. This is when the guy had long hair. This is when he knew how to rock. So yeah, obviously pretty shit these days. So and then next one, I think I've done them all, nearly. Right, make an album recommendation. Well, that ain't hard. I could recommend loads, but the one I'm going to go for is a new album-ish, newish, new to me. Well, not new to me, but it is 2 years old already. But this is a killer album, and it's not thrash, it's not really heavy, it is heavy for them, but it's just really cool, and it's that one there, Europe, War of Kings. That's on the Gatefold one, double album, well, double LP. You listen to the song Second Day, and you got Days of Rock and Roll. Children of the Mind is just killer. It's, you know, War of Kings, that is just one awesome album. Praise You, that is I was not expecting that from Europe, especially after the last few albums, or the last 3 albums before this came out. I was disappointed with them. I love Start From The Dark. I love all the albums before then. But then this came out, I was thinking, you know, I bought Bag of Bones and I was like, I can't even listen to that album now. The first time I played it, I was like, oh my god, what a load of shit. And I just couldn't play anymore. And when this came out, I just thought, am I going to be buying a load of crap again? And then when I put this on, and I was just like, my god, this is back to similar to Start From The Dark. And it's just, you know, that is a cool album. So I can't recommend that high enough. So go and buy it. And at the moment on Amazon, that's actually going for about £13 something on vinyl. So you should go out there and get it while it's cheap, because I think the price might go up soon, because it's pretty cool. And yeah, that's it. So Julian, yeah, congrats. Unfortunately, I don't always watch all your videos. For some reason, even though I'm subscribed to you, they don't always pop up. And there's so many people that pop up, and because you probably, I don't know if you're subscribed to me anymore or not, but if you see how many videos I do a day, you understand why that I don't always watch every single video that pops up, just the ones that sort of grab me. But yeah, I've seen some of the stuff that you've put on and just thought to myself, yeah, I'm gonna have to start watching this guy again. So cheers for watching, and keep rocking everyone in the VC, and laters. And yeah, I hope it's sunny where you are, because it's pissing down the rain where I am. Laters.